Hello everyone and welcome to my next video of Questmaster Early Access. So keep in mind this game is currently on Early Access. You can actually pick this game up on Steam for $19.99, or if you want to try this game out for free, there's a free demo available for you to try out. So in this week's update, this game has gotten an update. It's a small one actually, with 6 different parts that we're going to talk about. So let me pull up the browser so I can explain what we have here. So here we are. Let's give it a read. Okay, so they are introducing the new Spikadillo, our newest enemy in the roster. Spikadillo will start rolling at the player on site, and he won't stop. Ooh, that's awesome. Doesn't stop at all. But hey, we got ourselves a new enemy, so we're looking forward to it to discuss about its behavior. So I'm looking forward to it. So the next one we'll be talking about another part about Spikadillo. It says here that block him with your shields or lure him into a wall to make him curl up into a spikeless ball that you can then use as a weight on pressure plates, for example. Well, as you can see the example right here, you can actually place it down instead of using pots or anything. We got some fun ideas that we can actually use for the Spikadillo, so I'm looking forward to it. So next here we have this new mini game here, which is look out for Boo and Moo. The traveling gambler Boo and her fluffy companion Moo might visit Castletown. Give them a visit if you see them. If you're lucky enough, you have the opportunity to win one of the 5 new rings introduced in this update. Hey, 5 new rings. Now that sounds like a fun treat to earn. So we will discuss more about the looks of it. It's a 1 of 3 chance to win one. I think we'll explain further. So the next one here, we got the new sequence. New sequence in correct condition. New condition for the configure sequence being input correctly was added. So now we have the ability to add the incorrect sequence into the game. Like, it feels like when you made a mistake or did something incorrect, something bad will happen, like bombs drop into the floor and stuff. But we'll explore more about that in the game. So now we have shadow enemies with the shields now. Oh boy. So let's read what it says here. Shadows now utilize shields. You can now add shields to shadows, blocking incoming attacks and expanding their combat versatility. So now we got to deal with the shadow enemies with shields. This may sound tricky, but I'm looking forward to experiment more about it. So let's continue more about it. The last section here is one-way moving platforms. Moving platforms can now be configured to stop at their destination fully. This allows one-way platforms, for example. It's like a raft. Like you go to a destination and then you stop at that destination and may never come back. We could show you how it's done, of course. That being said, that's all the updates for this one. Okay, we can go ahead and close that out. Alright guys, so we'll be doing order by order on exploring more of the updates that has happened this weekend. There were supposed to be an update yesterday, but it was postponed due to some unknown stuff. So we don't know exactly what happened, but hey, the game got updated today, so we're gonna explore the updates. So we will explore the first thing about the new enemy, Spikadillo. Okay, so now let's go ahead and get into the game so we can explore this new enemy. So we're gonna make a new one. We're gonna remove this. So we're gonna make this a little bigger, so that way we can actually work our way around stuff. Okay, so now if we go over here to the hazards, and here we have it. We have ourselves a new enemy, Spikadillo. So we're gonna experiment this enemy and see if we can actually kill it. From what I read, this enemy is unkillable. Kind of reminds me of certain enemies, like the one from Link's Awakening DX, the color version, where the dungeon colors, that there's like enemies that spins around towards you, and no matter how many times you hit it, you can't kill it. But you can actually match up the colors onto the floor to make the door open or make the item appear. So we're gonna experiment this enemy here. So let's see how it plays out. So it blocks my attacks. So it chases you, and oh, there it is. A little finicky on picking up the enemy. Okay, so basically you can't kill the enemy, but you can actually pick it up and use it whatever. Okay, so there is a way to kill these type of enemies through hazards, you know? So we're gonna use poison and see if we can actually kill the enemy. Little experimentation. We're gonna add a door. Okay, we're gonna add this one. Close. And this one will be on. Make sure that the shapes matches. So let's experiment. They'll block my attacks no matter what. Okay. Hey, it works! Very nice. So there is a way to kill these enemies by throwing into the hazards like lava, water, poison pond, all sorts of stuff. Okay, so that actually covers it. We're gonna actually talk about the gimmicks of how we can use the Spikadillo on the next topic. Okay, so we're gonna use a gimmick. So we're gonna remove these. We don't need these anymore. We're gonna restart this. Right, we're gonna add the switch. We can use the pressure plate. Of course, if you guys have seen my videos, how I cover the conditions and then the explanations. Alright, so we got this pressure plate here. It won't stay down. So what we can do is we're gonna add this enemy, the new enemy, which is a Spikadillo. Now let's make it right, and then we can pass through. But be quick about it because they'll recover for sure. All right, so that actually works out. This could be a fun project for you guys to make a dungeon based on these Spikadillo enemies. So we're gonna add the shield and see how effective we can actually block the enemy attack. Let's see. We're gonna try out 3 different types. Okay. First, we're gonna start out with the wooden shield. Let's see. Ole! Okay. So that wooden shield checks out. We're gonna try the metal shield. See, is there anything different about these? Oh, you can actually run into them while shielded. Okay, the last one was just a mirror shield. See if there's any other behaviors. Get up, get up, get up, get up. Let's see. Okay, so they have the same behavior. So any shield will actually block their attacks. You can actually run into them with their shield up and then knock them into their fetal position. Okay, so that seems great. Oh, they need to do that. Alright, so now we're going to cover the next topic, which is topic number 3. That being said, we can already head out to head out of this. We're gonna exit out. We're gonna check out this new mini game. So she should be outside, along with. Oh, apparently she's not here. So give me a second, guys. I'm gonna actually, you know what? This happens a lot. So basically, she should be in and out, like depending on the time where you do dungeons. So she should be around here, but technically she's not here. Maybe I could have covered this first before that happens. So in order to understand this, basically you're playing a traveling gambling game, like you play here, for example. Like you actually play here. So just all the chests has been open. I've already done that. That's like when the game came out for the first time ever on early access. It's basically you're playing a 3-cup. You have to figure out where the ring is, or that's gonna be your prize, of course. So unfortunately, I wasn't able to show you guys this, but if I had the picture, I could share it to you. So perhaps I can take a screenshot of it and show you guys what it looks like. So this video will be edited later on. So I will be right back. Okay guys, I'm back, and now I'm going to show you guys the picture of what it's supposed to look like. So basically this is the image I took when I was doing the minigame Boo and Moo's traveling game, which basically you have to figure out where the ring is hiding at in one of these cups. You will shuffle the cups, so hopefully if you're lucky you'll be able to win one of the 5 rings. Yes, there are 5 rings in total on this new update, so hopefully you'll be able to get all the rings and hopefully you'll try them out in the dungeons. So that's the evidence that I have to show you about that. Anyways, now we're going to cover the next topic, and here is the next topic on this update, number 4. Okay guys, so now we have to head back to the dungeon maker room. So we're gonna head back here. So we're gonna head here and make a new one. So now we have the new incorrect condition. So we're gonna make this room bigger at least. So now, let's say if we put down these chests here. So we're gonna test this out. So now we're gonna add the sequence here. This will be the order of the sequence. So let's say, for example, I have. If it's correct, this key will drop down. See, there's a new one. Okay. So now we want to penalize the players. So let's say we get these shadow enemies to appear during the incorrect conditions. And boy, do we want to punish the player. So let's observe what happens. So first of all, let's try to get the correct ones first. See? Correct. So now let's make the player suffer from the incorrect one. And there you have it. And don't worry, we're alive. So, you will use the reset button for that. So, yeah. Okay, guys, so there you have it. That's an example of how the incorrect sequence occurs. So, we want to punish the player by giving them something bad, while we retain the good sequence to allow him to leave the room or get something from a drop-down item. Alright, so now we have the topic number 5 we're going to discuss about. And here it is. So now we've covered the incorrect sequence. So now we're gonna give this shadow enemy the shield. Okay, so now we're going to try out 3 different kinds of shields. And of course, we're going to give the player the fire rod. I'm going to put my character over here. And now the first shield we're going to give it is the wooden shield. Okay. Now, let's commence the combat. Well, that was an odd behavior. So, since I gave it a wooden shield, the shield burns away from the flames. Now, the next thing... Uh-oh. It looks like the game broke. Bear with me, guys. And we're back, folks. Sorry about that. Of course, the video was already edited by the time I'm making this. So we're gonna try out the same enemy, which is a shadow enemy. We're gonna give ourselves the fire rod as usual to test it out. Oops, excuse me. I'm supposed to grab my character. Right here, we're gonna give it a metal shield this time. So now let's test it out. Wow. They actually block. Well, guys, we found ourselves a very formidable foe. That is one dangerous enemy. Alright, so now we're going to do the same thing, but this time with a different shield. This time we're giving it a mirror shield. And now hope for the best that it will redirect us. Ah, yes. Reflect. And that is the most dangerous enemy ever. The shadow enemy with the mirror shield. Oh, that covers up the the new things about the shadow enemies that can now use the shields. 3 different types. And now we're on to the last topic. So here's the last topic we're going to discuss. Right, so let's clear these enemies up, and now we're gonna make something bigger. Gonna make a big room. Right about this size. So we're gonna, let's see, we're gonna add this. This will be our endpoint here. And we're gonna fill it with this, or we can actually add water. It doesn't matter. All right, so now we gotta get to the other side. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna add. We're gonna add the raft, or in other words, the platform. If we go to Gizmo, we just add platform. Okay, so let's explore the options here. Ah, yes, that's where it is. So yeah, this is a new option. It will stop completely there when it collides with the wall over here. So now let's test it out. Made it slow moving so they'll explain how it's done. Go here. And we have reached the destination. So in other words, the platform did make a full stop here, so yeah. Exactly what it says here on the function of the platform movement. Well, I believe we covered all the updates and contents about for this week. So I hope you guys enjoyed the demonstrations of this video. Be sure to check this game out. Like I said, this game is currently on early access on Steam, but don't expect much because there is game breaking stuff which happened to us earlier about the enemy. Well, I couldn't leave the edit. So this game is available on Steam for $19.99, or if you want to try the game out for free before buying it, there's a free demo version. So I want to thank you guys for watching this video, and I hope to see you guys on my next video. So who knows what it will be about. So we're almost to the roadmap update for July. So July will be expecting a very big update coming soon. So guys, take care, and I'll see you in the next video.